fellas. We made it to the ocean. We made it to the West Coast. The end of the world. Oh, there's people down there. There's another sick trail. Alright, I'm here. We just saw a sea otter, a wild otter. There's warnings going off or something. Just a second ago in the sky, see this strip of light? It looked like a freaking bird. It was awesome. It was just so hazy, but now it's clearing up a little bit. I was like, why the hell did I come down here? Literally this, dude. I wanted to just breathe the fucking air, you know? I was like, I want to see what the ocean has to say to me today. You know why? Because I got here and I started stretching and I was like, oh yeah, I did a fucking yoga class this morning. Here we are, 6 hours later. Still working its magic. God damn, it was sunny, 65. It's about to bust the shorts out, man. Wow. Live action. I'm gonna have a boat coming through here too. Maybe that's what the siren's for. Alright. Working through the fog of life. Can't see what can't always see. But you get the blips from the lighthouse. Yes, we do. The lighthouse of love. The lighthouse of love, always sending us those little blips of excitement. Always nudging us in the right direction. Maybe these are those pirates we keep bombing and their drugs coming in. Bring them to me! I think I just heard a seal. This is wild. When you're not from the coast and you roll up and you might see a fucking walrus, or I just saw an otter. We don't have that kind of, inlanders and shit. Yeah, there's like a bridge in our river right over here. There's a whole, I think those are birds making those noise. Freaking heck. Thought it was a seal. It's just that, you gotta be able to face yourself and clear up the fog, clear up the mirror. Zoom! The crows, the universe wanted, that message meant something. And even just smoking weed tells us, shows us, reflects us, ourselves. Not that people can't face themselves, without the medicine, but it's definitely a tool to do it. But, like, if you never do it, which a lot of people don't, and I get why, and everybody's on their own journey, and it's a motherfucker who accepts sometimes, but when you meet yourself, that's when you start, I won't say actually living, but it's a whole new life. You cut yourself out of the programming when you were just an NPC, you know? Wake up, do this, do this, do that, do this, avoid this feeling, and do this until your body literally wants to crash. Because we don't give ourselves the time and the actual space to wind it down, you know? To properly wind down. We stare at screens until our eyes are tired to fall asleep. Fuck. You know, versus taking in a sunset, letting your body know, all right, it's nighttime. Eating our last meal at sunset. Probably better that you don't, because then in your sleep you're digesting more. But ocean air, man. I just felt so open. I was getting cold. I was like, oh, fuck. Thought I was gonna do a little sunny movement. Finding spots. Love y'all.